Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, guys, to the broadcast. For those of you who are coming through for the first time, you're more than welcome. For those of you who keep coming, keep doing what you're doing. I love it. Guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this content. You can put on your notification bell so that you're notified each time I post a new video. So, guys, I've got a single that's out. It's called Hold You by Kejavu. You can check it out on all digital stores. Kejavu is Kejavu. You can also check me out on Instagram at kejavu_live. So, guys, today I want to talk some more about the issue of Aya being fired by MacG.
We know you were working on that podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast and chill.
Uh-huh.
And it was said that now you've left.
Yeah, they said I was fired.
Yeah, they're saying that you were fired. There's speculation that it was a jealousy thing on his behalf in terms of your music career.
Yeah.
And like I went on YouTube and I looked for it, bro, because I was
Yeah,
like, this is some tea, bro.
Some great tea.
Can you clarify what happened? Are you still with that podcast?
No. We parted ways. I was not fired.
Okay.
Me and Mesh were not fired. We parted ways with the podcast because there was a mutual agreement. Things were not working out, and it was becoming a bit toxic in the working environment. So we decided to split in a good way.
Was it amicable?
It
Be
was
honest.
Cool. It was cool.
Like,
what I don't want this to turn into though is that is to taint people's reputations with lies.
Yeah.
Let's say what's right and move on with it. If you can't go somewhere on a public platform and say things about someone that never happened.
Yeah, you can't vilify
Yeah,
someone
you can.
with false information. Yeah.
Over content or whatever your reason would be. So that's my thing. Me, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I've lost money. I've made money. Clearly, I can make money.
Yeah.
I can hustle my way to something else. It's a mutual agreement. I don't want to be vilified with lies.
Yeah. So
let's speak the truth.
If we are in the club,
Uh-huh.
and we are all there in the club at the same time,
Uh-huh.
are we saying what's up? Are we blooming in the same section?
Me and you? Yeah, me and you.
I hear you loud and clear, my brother. Thank you so much, Aya, bro.
Yeah.
There's obviously a lot of perspectives, and Aya is going to take a lot of slack because he's seemingly painted in a bad light, not because of MacG, just because of the decision that is taken, because everybody else is like thinking, how can you be so stupid? You got such a great platform, great opportunity, and how could you just throw it all away? And it's easy to judge Aya. It's easy to judge MacG for firing Aya. But I want to talk about the perspective and the different sides to this story. You know, you can look at it from Aya's point of view. You can look at it from MacG's point of view. And our job, guys, is not to crash and make a black man feel bad or feel useless. To give you a background, MacG comes from the little that I know. He's obviously not rich like big money, but he's got a mother who's very supportive, who seems like was doing okay. You know, he comes from a family of maybe middle class, that he's been exposed to a lot of things. Went to a multiracial school and is a little bit exposed. He spent a lot of time in Joburg. From an early age, he worked on TV. I mean, the guy has been exposed and he's had proper dreams, I think, because of his exposure as a young person. I'm not sure about Aya, but Aya, it comes from Kwalanga in Cape Town of all places. And let me tell you the difference between a black person and a black person who comes from Cape Town township and a black person who comes from who's been exposed to the life of Joburg like MacG has. Yes, MacG is from Venda, but MacG, you can see, is exposed, man, you know. He's been a celebrity from a young age, so he's not fazed by a lot of things that a lot of people aspire to. He lived his life sincerely. For him, the things that I knew, the things that people wanted, they were dreaming of, to him came easy at a young age, and therefore he went through that phase. It's nothing new to him because he experienced it at an early age. But with people like Aya, it's something that he's watched from a distance, has admired the celebrities and wanted the life. So you can tell because even the guys make fun of him on one of the episodes, saying that, hey, when you want to be famous, Aya loves being famous, you know. And Aya doesn't deny it because he acknowledges the fact that he understands what comes with being famous, you know. Abo McG had done that, bought the t-shirts already, and they've already realized what the industry does. It loves you when you're popping, and then it chews you and spits you, you know. So it's almost like McG and Saul are coming for a comeback, but this time focused. They're not going to play with their chances. They don't care about the celebrity life and this and the things that people care about, because they've seen like what it's like to be forgotten by the industry that you so loved, by the friends that you worked with, and they just want money. They all just want to build. Their mind is focused, and they've got an eye for it because they've seen it over and over again. They can see who's fake. They can see who's gonna fall, and they avoid certain things. You can hear them speak. They may seem like they're living this exciting life, but the guys live a private life. They probably spend most of their times at home with their families when they're not out there making money, gigging, doing whatever. So clearly, they want round two. They're just back to rebuild their lives. I, on the other hand, has never had the opportunities they've had. All this is new to him. He wants it all. You know, he may be even befriending people that are not MacG's friends, like people like because Omini, I mean, to him, these were people that he's always wanted to mingle with. He's rubbing shoulders. He's getting excited, you know, and he wants to live it up. But now he may feel limited because the people that he works with are crushing it. It's like staying with your old brother, right? Your old brother is looking after you and is doing everything for you, but you still want to live on your own. You still want to experience things. He's done that, bought the t-shirt. Now he's just telling you, no, do this, but you're not ready to do that because you haven't earned it. You haven't tasted it yourself. It's not time for you to settle down. It's time for you to experiment. These things come at different stages, and people can judge Aya and say all of this, but remember, the background of Aya is from, it's Nyanga. I'm not sure, stand to be corrected, but it's between Langa and Nyanga. In Cape Town, where black people are mostly deprived than in any other province. I don't know about Free State, but I know definitely Cape Town is one of the most racist people because they also, the community of Malaysians that are mostly called coloureds, and it's mostly Malaysians that, you know, they tend to have, even they tend to have an allergy towards black people. Black people are just the scum of the earth there. That's where he comes from, right? So now the world is handed to him. He's starting to leave, and he wants it all. He's excited about it, and he needs to go through that phase. But what he must not do is write comments like the gloves are off, you know, because he doesn't want to make enemies with people like MacG, you know, because it's one thing making enemies with people because they're famous, but to make enemies with somebody who's supportive towards you and who's just said it, you know, there's no tension between you and me. It's just we're running business. So he must be careful not to play for the crowd, you know, because that could be detrimental to him, not MacG, because MacG has got a solid foundation and I is still building his. So you must be careful. You know, you must be careful not to make enemies with big names unnecessarily. You know, if you're going to make enemies with those big names, it must be something worth it. You know, it's not worth it this time. You cannot play for the crowd, you know. In any case, I just wanted to make that clear. Please, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.